Let the postseason begin. The pairings for the high school football playoffs announced today, with 61 teams from the Wood TV8 viewing area beginning the road to Ford Field. Just 3 of those, however, in Division I, led by the Panthers of West Ottawa, who wrapped up their first ever outright OK Red Championship Friday night in Holland with a win over the Granville Bulldogs. And guess what? Those 2 teams are going to meet again this week. Now, probably on Friday night, although the dates of all of these games, Friday or Saturday, won't be announced until tomorrow. The 9-0 Panthers hosting the 6-3 Bulldogs, with the 6-3 Rockford Rams in their 22nd consecutive playoff appearance, traveling to Grand Ledge to meet the 8-1 Comets in the other half of the Region 1 District 1 bracket. In Division 2, Region 1 District 2, unbeaten Forest Hill Central will host 7-2 Matawan, while the 7-2 Mustangs of Portage Central make the trip to Mona Shores to meet the 8-1 Sailors. And in Region 2 District 1, 6-3 Red Arrows of Lowell in their 19th consecutive playoff appearance open on the road at 7-2 Flushing. In Division 3, West Michigan represented by 10 teams, led by the unbeaten and top-ranked Big Reds of Muskegon in what may be Shane Fairfield's best Muskegon team ever, and that's saying an awful lot. The Big Reds will host 6-3 Holland in the Region 1 District 2 opener, with the Battle of Zeeland in the other half of the bracket. 9-0 Chicks, technically the home team, although obviously in this case that does not matter. These 2 also just met on Friday. Great matchup in Region 1 District 2. 6-3 Red Hawks of Cedar Springs traveling to East Grand Rapids to meet the unbeaten Pioneers, while Grand Rapids Christian makes the long trip to DeWitt to face the 8-1 Panthers. And in Region 2 District 1, unbeaten Battle Creek Harper Creek entertains 6-3 Coldwater, while the 8-1 Lancers of Lakeshore, Stevensville Lakeshore that is, squaring off with 7-2 St. Joe's. No division has more West Michigan teams in it than Division 4, a total of 15, led by the defending state champion and unbeaten Cougars of Grand Rapids Catholic Central. More on those in them in a moment. First, in Region 2 District 1, 6-3 Whitehall facing the 7-2 Knights of Belding, while the Broncos of Coopersville traveled to meet the Panthers of Comstock Park in a battle of 6-3 teams. Region 2 District 2 features a battle of Wyoming, unbeaten Kellogg'sville taking on 7-2 Godwin Heights, while the aforementioned Cougars of Catholic Central take on 6-3 Unity Christian. In Region 3 District 1, Benton Harbor gets in at 5-4, but will have to face 8-1 Edwardsburg on the road, while Vicksburg and Three Rivers meet in another Wolverine B rematch. And in Region 3 District 2, Lakewood hosts Lansing Sexton, while Plainwell travels to South Christian to meet the Sailors in a matchup of 7-2 teams. In Division 5, Region 2 District 1, an all Muskegon battle. 7-2 Eagles of Oak Ridge taking on 6-3 North Muskegon, while the 6-3 Tigers of Grant traveled in Wago to meet the 7-2 Lions. In Region 3 District 1, 4-time defending state champ West Catholic entertains Berrien Springs. Kalamazoo Hackett meets 6-3 Dowagiac. And in Region 3 District 2, the 8-1 Raiders of Portland square off with 7-2 Ovid Elsie. In Division 6, Region 2 District 1, unbeaten Montague welcomes Lakeview to town, while Morley Stanwood faces another unbeaten in Kent City. And in Region 3 District 1, the Schoolcraft Eagles get in at 5-4, but their reward, a day down the road with unbeaten Waterville. Parchment will host Delton Kellogg in the other half of that bracket. In Division 7, Region 2 District 1, the 6-3 Mustangs of North Point Christian face 8-1 Pueblo Westphalia, while 6-3 Saranac opens on the road at New Lothrop. In Region 3 District 1, 6-3 Indians of Saugatuck host 6-3 Springport. In Division 8, the 9-0 Hornets of Mendon earning a home date against St. Joseph Lake Michigan Christian, while defending state champ Muskegon Catholic Central will take on 6-3 Decatur. And in Region 3 District 2, the 7-2 Wolverines of Climax Scots opening at home. They'll face 7-2 Fulton. And finally, in 8-man, Division 1, Tri-Unity Christian will make the long trip north to Sutton's Bay to take on the Norsemen. And in 8-man Division 2, 8-1 Portland St. Pat host North Adams Jerome, while Battle Creek St. Phillips travels to Flint to meet International Academy.